start sparring, you'll find that the outside entry is the hardest. It's opposite of boxing for some reason when it comes to knives because of the angles that they give you. Okay. It's actually easier to work on the inside with a knife. So this one, again, I'm just gonna show you how to close the gates, right? So I throw that on the outside so that I can enter in. Okay. Or, okay, that's it. So I close that gate. If this is closed, he's gonna go where? That's it. Okay, now he's gonna come around. Because now he sees that he can't really go here, he has to retract. If he retracts, I just follow anyway, right? Okay. So now this is open. So now I have to shut that down. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. I close it. And I close that side because the hand is going to punch. Okay? So I close it. So I beat him to it by getting him here. So when he has it here, that's secure by pressing here. I press down on the shoulder and I drag it close to you. That's it. Because now if he tries to go for my neck, it's not going to go. If he tries to go for my rib, it's not going to go. Does that make sense? So I shut everything down. And I already have the knees. He feels that. I have that still. I can do whatever. So, okay? I got a lot of stuff here. Okay? So, put it outside. Close it. Close it. Move in. Notice when I go here, I'm grabbing the tricep. Okay? I have to do that because I don't want this retracting all the way back. Because now I have to place it here. When I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, tricep. Okay? But see this? When the feet comes in, this normally goes. That's why it's automatic for me to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Because when I enter in, this one comes in, it's already there. It's on my neck. This is a hyperextension when I do this. You understand that because you see the body move this way. So if I were to do that real, we'll flip over, I'll break this. Okay? So, open it up, shut it down, he goes up on top, close it. This normally works with this in conjunction automatically. Okay? Now he retracts back, that's when that strike happens. So I just move right in. Okay. The reason why I also catch this is because of what?
Another pinch. Okay.
Okay, so I don't care if he goes like that. It's quick, right? Yeah. So that's why we monitor those points. Okay. Plus, if I happen to go here, here, here. What we want is this hand to be weak anyway, so you have to do all these things. That's why when we go here, we pull. If he goes high, freeze him. That's for a good reason, okay? Because we want this hand to be weak. He may be able to stab me there, but stab. So you want that side frozen pooch, okay? Again, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm monitoring too. You can go here if you want, that's fine. The only thing I don't like about the thumb is because sometimes they will feel that and then go all the way up on top. Okay? Which is fine too. But here, he can't go up on top because he's here. But if he does, he forces it again. Frozen piece. No! Right? Does that make sense? So try that one. A, B, C, here, right? Mm-hmm. But you have to push this hand here because most people who will stab you in this position, they will grab there so that they have the distance management. Okay. That means I can't come in now, but they have the distance and the space to work with. Okay. So this hand is very important, so don't forget about it. One more time, reset. So this one comes up here. Now he grabs, this one goes. You see it? One more time. So, like that. Right? So the reason why we go 1, 2, see, it clears back. Right? Because you don't want that. 1, 2, 3. Right? A lot of times when that happens though, when I clear here, and this doesn't go, still monitor this. Hit that first. Walk back. One, grab, punch, hit, shove. Okay? One, grab, that doesn't work, go back. This one, hit, for now, hit right here. Okay? Really, okay? Because he's gonna grab that shirt. Yeah. That's what he's gonna do. So either hit that, there you go.
That'll make you let go.
Because I don't want to put it back. I couldn't hold on at all.
Okay? So, yeah. Because again, he gave you the right energy, which is this is what they're gonna do.
Because my tendon tensed up and he smacked it while it tensed up.
So you hit the funny bone. Maybe like a volleyball. I only do it once so that my students can feel it. And then I think it's really so, like that. Okay? But to be nice, just hit right here for now. Okay, so one more time. One, it fails, go here, go here. Okay, and then still the same. Still the same, still the same. Okay? Now, one more time, slow. 1, 2, clear it right away. This one shoots or hits, okay, because just because I knock that down, that doesn't mean that he might not come back. So if he grabs, you still do this. You still do it. So you got 3, okay? Lap it before, okay? Fail, hit, and then go back. Okay? Or, when I clear it here, this doesn't work, go over. So now I'm going to go here. Because I want my elbow straight, he's going to retract that. That's see, because I want that inside. So now this goes. If even he's grabbing my shirt, it will still clear it. Now you have that action that you wanted before earlier. Okay? That's what you wanted earlier, right? You wanted to get that, so now you can get that position. And again, every time I pinch something, I pinch the muscle. Okay? One more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Deep thrust.
That's phenomenal.
So those are the gates and then kind of manipulate both. Just driving outside this way and following it, right? Suffocating. So, right? So all those entries are meant to strike already. Like I say, if I'm punching already here, this is punching already. That's why that becomes that. Pressing on the kidney so that he doesn't get away. That's it. Right? So what? Now this one goes. If you go to the face, like that, turn up, come around. See the position? The knife is going to be shoved in front of your body. So now you have a good feel to it, right? Because now he's going to try to pull that in. Again, when he pulls that in, that's a trigger for me to hit. Hit. Okay? So, slowly. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Once I pin this here and I chop here, normally they'll just go here and then you'll box here. See?
So this hand could even just be like a hook.
tennis.
Really. Okay.
Hit, hit, hit.
I gotcha.
When I hold it here, I hold it here. You're just going to secure this. So when this is chopping here or I'm grabbing here, he's going to pull. He's not going to stay here. See? This is the trigger for what? Boom. See how hard I flip it? So I'm just going to flip it here. That's what I do here. So if I hit this, I'll hit that. Hit this, hit that. He pulls it back up, hit that. Again, if I hit this, it's an extension. If he hyperextends this, this will go hyperextend. If not, it doesn't matter. I'm still hitting it. See? Now he pulls it back, hit again. You can switch. Hit. This is the disarm. Hit. Disarm. Hit. Does that make sense? Because that's what it's going to look like. Okay? Hit. Like that. Like that. Hit, 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 switch it this way. But sometimes if they hold tight, it doesn't matter because you're just basically trying to knock that out. You're trying to knock that out. And then you just go here, right? So if you go here, you go punch here, go here. If he tries to pull again, you just go. See, but you have a good position here because I haven't worked the legs yet. See? Boom. See? Watch. See? Good. Now you can go. Right. Turn this, still fall. Okay. We'll try that. So, pop, boom, trap it, hit, position. Okay?
Well,
So we're going to try to capture on the inside. We're going to try to capture with this one first. And this normally happens if you're on the right knee. When the thrust happens here, and you take a step back and you go here. Right? So this one normally goes like that. And go back here. Right? So we're trying to back. And it goes back. But same disturbance. One. Two, and I go back. Whether I touch it or not, I touch the waist or not, this one when it fires, we have that line. Understood? Okay. So see? That's ideal. Sometimes it doesn't happen. That's it. So at least my hand is here. So now when he goes, I feel that. And it's compression downward, and it's not pushing this way. If I push him down that way, he's going to step back, he's going to come back at me again. Okay. So what I want is 1, 2, compress down. Okay, this one I caught it ideally. So let's say I go here, you compress it, eat it, I compress it down. So it sends him downward. Make sense? Okay. So left leg. Okay. The right hand responds. That matches that, but at the same time, this one reaches for the ear, or the neck. Okay? This one comes down here and goes right on the belly. So now when the thrust happens, you just compress downward. Okay? So you have a lot of things going on here, and I'll show you the connections. Slowly. 1, 2, thrust, headbutt, or throat again. Does that make sense? Now it's compressed here. You can easily manipulate that foot or just keep pushing with this one. Okay? Now this one either go for the throat, of course, go for the eyes, but for training, we have this here, I'll go for that. At least you're still monitoring this hand and you cannot switch. Does that make sense? So let's get that form again. So it's 1, 2, or this way. Notice how I compress and this one goes. Can we get that far? Right? I'll give you another one. So this one goes, this one goes. And now you have 2. This one is really close. If you happen to get this ideally, that's perfect. This is where you normally see me do the pinch, because he is going to retract back and feed it back to me. That's it. So once he goes back, and that's when we do that. Because there's nothing there, I'll pinch. Okay? Ah! Okay? And it's like it's a pacing. Okay? So, one more time. So, 1, 2. Right? Here we go. Ah! Okay? Okay? Normally you say we do. Okay. So what happens is he gets tight. Okay? He's going to try to thrust here, but that's where I stop. See it? So that's why in the traditional forms you see 1, 2, this is the hit, you go here, this is the check. Right? How does it really look like in real life when you start struggling? Is this. See it? I'm check. Okay, so now I can rock him this way, hit, and rock him down that way. See the difference? So what the Filipinos start doing in a lot of these techniques, the knife techniques, is they start bringing it into boxing. So when this one comes up like that, see? This is your hook. So every time you touch the knee, you'll just destroy it. That's why you follow up. So it looks a little bit different now. It looks a little bit more dynamic, and you can actually deal with a knife versus focusing on your technique doing this. Okay? Because the danger is, this is only part of the danger. The main one is this. Okay? So the idea is, once I go like that, see it? But notice where I always cover that hand. Because now when I move here, hand is still collapsed. Because one of the things that they criticize traditional martial arts in is when the feeder comes up here and he freezes, and you can do all this stuff. Of course. But he doesn't do that. Retract that. I trap. See the elbow? So now, if you turn here, he's going to try to what? Go like that with the knife. But it won't happen. Because at least I already have. So now I can go. He tries to thrust up. He can't. Does that make sense? So let's try that inside one first. Like that, right? So watch, retract. That's see, like his posture, he cringes. Now I have a good structure to work with, it is not too stiff. Whether I push him this way or I just chill that way. See it? So now it looks more realistic. The groin is here, you know that. Okay? So whether you rip that groin or you just work on that knife, it doesn't matter. Sometimes somebody comes in, and you slingshot. That's fine. But the main thing is how you get in there. Again, nobody really is nice to give you this. Then you go. Let's try that, yeah? Okay. The structure is going to be it. When the thrust comes in, see, he's not going to stay there. So this one goes here. Okay? This is a slap. Okay? One more time. See? Like that. And when you try to
That's what I'm missing. Okay.
we try to get here as soon as we can because we don't want that like that. Now it's harder to do that, right? So if I let him do that, see it? That's going to be hard. This is what happens. That's why we go into that. Remember? Okay? So we try not to have that happen. So when I go here, see it? Because now this has nowhere to go. Okay? And this is here. Does that make sense? So now, the next thing that he wants to do here is, if I'm jacking him up here and he can't go anywhere with his hand, is that he's going to switch. Switch hands. Then I'm going to go. Okay. Again, you want to try to make sure you have everything monitored. If there's no energy here because your switch happens, then I go. That's not going to do this. Let's stick here. Okay, one more time. Go. One. Switch. Go. When you do this, that will automatically going down that way. Okay? So this is the awareness that you want to develop. One, pulls it back. Okay? Two, and I trap it, so that way the elbow does not retract. I keep it here. Switch, that goes automatically. Okay? Now when it comes to the structure, try to keep it pinned. See how I notice I go here? I slap, I give him a little bit of energy here because I want this leg and the I want him here to catch it. I want him to catch his balance. So now I feel the peak of that. Put that. And that's where you get that nerve. Okay? Yes. Yeah. So that's why when you see me go like that, see it? I have the weight, see it? It peaks. You can hit that. Okay, so that's like So you have the kidney, you have the sacrum. Does that make sense? Because you're going down the grid. So again, when we talk about the grid system of how you're gonna try to affect the person, it's see that strike? It's right on the neck. Okay. Also, this changes because sometimes I will thumb the eye. Because he's coming towards me. The best way for me to stop him is either knock him out hopefully, or have him go right into my thumb. It's going to make me go back. Okay? That's why when we go here, we go back. Structure it. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, hit, and you have him follow. Okay? But, 1, 2, see it? 3. So I'm capturing. If he pulls that back, this is 4. It's retracting, but my hand is here. He switches. Yeah. Go here. This is still here. So if I can hit that, there's a nerve here, I can hit that. that make sense? That's why you see a lot. See that place? Go going back. Or we just use the elbow. So if I can go high, that means I can go low. See it? So if I hit that, he goes up and go back. Right? So this is just a high bridge. See when you go here? Middle, low. So this, come back that. Right? One more time. So you see what's going on. 1, 2, 3, okay. 4. See? High line, mid line, low line. It's the same in the back. High line, low line, or maybe low. Same. You will do the same thing, but that's how you go down the road. Okay? Want to experiment with that? Please see it.